These girls are going to be forced into marriages. They are going to be mutilated. And I noticed, I was like, this is a crisis. This is a global crisis, and something has to happen. We work in a small Maasai community that is about 250 miles away of Nairobi. It's very rural. In a place like our community, the girls are just prepared for marriage. As soon as she starts walking, she's sweeping the house, she's cooking for people, she takes care of other siblings. She's constantly doing what will make her a perfect mother. And with this expectation, at the time that they reach puberty, they are prepared actually for marriage. They undergo through the female genital cutting, which is a horrible practice that happens to them. And after that, she is married. The statistic says that among the Maasai, over 90% of girls who are under 15 are married. Some of them are even married when they are 9 years old. I grew up in the community. I was engaged when I was 5 years old, was supposed to be married when I was 12. And I went through the female genital cutting. I understand what it is that girls will go through. If you don't get cut, there's a stigma, and that stigma sticks with your family, your father, and everybody around your family will carry forever. So I told my father, if you don't let me go to school, I'll run away and you'll remain with the stigma. And so he agreed. I did go through the cutting, and I went to school. I knew for me that the thing that made a difference in my life was an education. Being able to push against all odds, getting a graduate degree, being in school has made a difference for me. I learned that female genital cutting was outlawed in Kenya. And I'm thinking, really? Because, I didn't know about it. And that just, to me, I knew that, wow, all the girls that are going through through that horrible practice, they should know. They should know these things. I knew that the very best thing that I could do for the women, for the girls in my village, was to give them an education. They have the right to go to school. They have the right to not be forced into early marriage. They have the right not to be mutilated, or, they have the right to be children. We started our program by starting a boarding school. I knew when you put the girls in a boarding school, bye-bye to milking cows in the morning, bye-bye to feeding everybody before you go to school. She would just take care of herself. They are outperforming in the district. They're at the top. And people for the first time are focusing on the girls. Imagine, they've never known that female genital cutting is against the law. They have never known that there are consequences. These laws are not taught in the schools, and the kids don't know about them. But now the girls are like, wow, if this is what is happening, I am not going to go through it. And when the father says no, we help them. We will help them go through the system. And we ask them, what are your dreams? Wants to be a doctor, wants to be a lawyer. And we ask them, so would you be a lawyer if you get married at 12? They're like, no, I have to keep going in school. And this is what really is amazing about our trainings, because we know that when you give girls information, vital information that they're not getting anywhere, they make the right choices. They make the right decisions. We need to tell that girl that your dream is not ending in marriage. It's ending in what you want to become.